Welcome back, everyone. We have another LEGO Star Wars review today, and I'm reviewing the Imperial Dropship versus the Rebel Scout Speeder. I've been wanting to review this set. To be honest with you, I actually had scheduled next the Sith Infiltrator, or not Sith Infiltrator, the Darth Maul's Sith Infiltrator. So this set I wanted to review. Turns out we actually have the viral Qui-Gon Jinn in reddish brown, according to the box. I haven't opened it up yet. I'm assuming, based off of what I've seen, that this number is the one that was reddish brown. I don't want to open it up if that's the case, so we're going to get another one. And this is going to stay in my collection. So I will be reviewing today, though, the Imperial Dropship and Rebel Scout Speeder. I've been wanting to do this anyway, too. This is actually a LEGO exclusive, so you can get it on LEGO's website or at the LEGO store, Legoland, etc., but it has to be from LEGO directly. But this set is actually one of my favorite sets back in the day when they made both of these, so to see it in a battle pack together is actually really exciting. So I want to go ahead and get this bad boy open. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Alright, so we are back on our original table. If you saw my mock video, we're back on the black table now. So we have our 8 plus set for 4755 as the set number for Imperial Dropship versus Rebel Scout Speeder. 383 pieces, and I thought it was going to be more pieces, to be honest with you, considering the size of the box. But the price is only $40, so not too bad for that amount. It also is going to be one of the exclusive minifigures for 25 years of LEGO Star Wars. We're going to get QTKT, the exclusive droid figure. And a lot of people really like the droid, at least I've heard after hearing the story of the droid. So the back side here, as we see the Imperial Dropship and the Rebel Scout Speeder that we had once before. There's pretty cool play features, as you'll see here. They actually remove the turret and you can have it separate from that as well. And then the feature of dropping the 2 stormtroopers on the back as well too. So we'll get into all that once we've built the set. But for the unboxing, we do not have push tabs. So I have to cut open on the side here the box, and I'm just going to cut one side. I'm hoping for at least 4 bags, but we'll see. Alright, we got 5 bags here, and then not too many stickers. Look at that. The Imperial logo, Rebel logo, looks like 3 stickers per ship. So not too many stickers there. And I think we have 6 bags actually. So 1, and these bags are pretty small. Alright, so 6 bags there, starting with number 1. Here is our instruction manual. We actually have 2, it looks like popped out of here. So book number 1 and book number 2. One thing I wish LEGO did was when they did book number 1, it shows what the build is going to be in that book. I think they used to do that and just gray out the other figures to say those aren't going to be in this book. And then the second book would have the rest of them done. So that'd be kind of cool. But book number 1, and I'm going to see how many pages is here. It looks to be about 60, but we have 55 pages on this first book, so it's going to be probably close to 120 pages, I'm assuming. Yep, and then about 58. Completion, though, is going to be 56 as well, so about 110, 112 pages in this entire build. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Alrighty guys, we have completed our Imperial Dropship along with the Rebel Speeder and QTKT, as you see there. This set was honestly so much fun to build. Since there was so few stickers, that has really helped the build as far as not having to deal with so many stickers. QTKT there along with that Imperial Dropship. The Imperial Dropship is where we will start first with the Imperials and the Stormtroopers. The actual build does have you start with this as well. On the front here, you're going to see the spring-loaded missiles, or flick missiles, I guess, the new version there. 1 on each side. I just shot 1 there, so I didn't lose twice. And then if you look there, this is going to be the mechanism for dropping it. There's a little clip on the back that will clip into the actual drop ship when you pull those stormtroopers off and drop them off into battle. They have two clips there to hold their weapons, and as you can see there, it slides right in with those beautiful twin engines, and they actually move up and down as well for the engines. Here I'm going to go ahead and remove the stormtrooper. It fits well with the blaster in his hand. You'll see a printed control panel. This is for Stormtrooper to operate our dropship. And on the side here, you're going to see it shut. It looks cool. I think the new design, or this reincarnated design, is awesome. First, for this first Stormtrooper, it is the basic Stormtrooper, or what people call the Family Guy Stormtrooper, with that front pinning and now the back printing here as well. I think we've reached a great Stormtrooper, honestly. The first Stormtrooper does have a female nougat face here. With that being said, we do have a different face for each of the Stormtroopers. However, obviously, the front printing on each of these Stormtroopers and the back printing on each of these Stormtroopers will still be the same no matter what. We're just going to get new faces for each. The next Stormtrooper face is a black female as well as the Stormtrooper here. So I love seeing diverse faces in all of the Stormtroopers now because they weren't clones, and so they should be different. Now the last one here is a light nougat male here that we have for the third Stormtrooper to finish it out. Really wish we saw a Shadow Trooper. That would have been amazing if it was the pilot like we did see back in the early 2000s with the Imperial dropship. Alrighty guys, and then now we are at the Rebel Speeder, which was honestly the joy of building this set. I had such a great time building the Rebel Speeder. The detail that they put into building this with that up and down turret, and then also these flick fire missiles or push fire missiles, this was honestly such a great build. And that turret does remove, as we'll see shortly here as it shows on the back of the box. For more playability, more play features, you can actually put a Rebel Trooper there on that printed dial there, or printed control panel for the turret itself. The Rebel Trooper fits right on top there, and that's exactly how they show it on the back of the box as we showed earlier. The build itself for the Rebel Speeder is amazing, super strong, and it actually has, in my opinion, a nod back to the previous builds that we've had in the early 2000s of the Rebel Speeder and other speeders. It also fits both minifigures in here. As you'll see, those two little panels there for minifigures to sit on, and then on the back there is where the turret will go. You can actually put some stuff under the turret if you wish. In there you'll see that control panel. That's also a printed control panel, and then the stickers on the front and sides there for the build as well. The windshield is actually also a great piece on this set. The back, they have the thruster similar to the Imperial dropship, and underneath here is what I was referring to with those little clear, rounded, smooth pieces. You used to see that a lot in the early 2000s to make these things really go on some carpet, and that was so fun as a kid. So seeing that really brought me back to when we were building these as a kid. And that was really fun to see that they do that. For the first minifigure, you can see it's kind of shaded. I apologize for the quality of the light there, so I took the helmet off quickly. But this one's a female nougat face for the first Rebel Trooper. And LEGO does show some love to our Rebel friends and to the Alliance here, because the Rebel Troopers, unlike the Stormtroopers, get a little bit more detail. They are actually going to get a back face printing for each of these minifigures, which is really cool. So I love that they did that, and I obviously love the Rebel figures. I wish we saw some dual-legged printing for these Rebel Troopers. I think that would really bring the Rebel Troopers to their final peak of best that they could be. This next Rebel Trooper is a light nougat male that we have here as well. And this Rebel Trooper, as like I mentioned before, all of them have dual-sided faces, which is amazing. Do I wish we saw that with the Stormtroopers? That'd have been cool too, but honestly I'm just happy that we have it with the Rebel Troopers here. The helmet does cover the dual-sided facing, just to let you guys know, so you won't see anything peeking out and make it look weird. But on both sides, the back expression's a little bit more angry or fierce there. And all of these Rebel Troopers have that gray gun or pistol that you see there. And then I also love how they went ahead and did the printing on the back with the new back printing for these Rebel Troopers we've seen in a couple sets as well last year. As you see here, this is the final Rebel Trooper. This one looks like a little bit more vet Rebel Trooper, a little bit older Rebel Trooper. So maybe he's been in war a few times, and so they made him a little bit older with a light nougat faces again. Another male trooper here as well. On the backside, he's getting a little bit scared, even for the vet himself. So I think it's really cool that Lego featured multiple faces, so you can kind of put them in whatever you think they're viewing themselves in battle. And then next here, for the Lego Star Wars 25 years anniversary of this set, we get QTKT, which is this pink astromech, which I believe is from Rebuild the Galaxy as well. It does come with that beautiful 25 years of Lego Star Wars plaque, which is a printed plaque and not a sticker, which is nice. I go ahead and put her on that little black, or put the droid, I guess I should say, on that little black piece, and it goes onto the back part, so you can at least stick it onto that plaque. I do love QTKT. I think the design on the front here is beautiful. The pink is very vibrant, but as you'll see here, we're missing something on the back. The top of the head has that yellow and black striping, or caution type of striping there, but on the back there is no printing, and I just think it is a just ridiculous thing that Lego's not doing. R2-D2's getting it. I understand that maybe other astromechs won't get it if they're not as famous of astromechs, but this is a Lego Star Wars 25-year exclusive minifigure. I feel like the back printing would have set it another step away from basic minifigures, because this is a collector's minifigure that comes in this set. So it is a little disappointing to not see some back printing on that astromech as well. I know R2-D2 gets lots of love, but it would be cool to see another astromech with some back printing. But that's not gonna, push me away from the set. So we'll go ahead and give it our final review and our final say on what we think about this set. Alrighty guys, so I hope you enjoyed my review of the Imperial Dropship versus the Rebel Speeder. I actually really love this set and all, despite the differences I have about QTKT, missing Shadow Trooper, and then maybe dual molded legs for the Rebellion Troopers, or the Rebels. I really love this set, honestly. It's a big set for me because it calls back to when this set first came out when I was a kid. Like I mentioned with the bottom of the Rebel Speeder, that just reminded me of that as a kid. And so building a set has been really fun. Also, the actual structure of the set has gotten so much better in comparison to what we've had in previous iterations of these sets. So I do actually love this set a lot. I actually would highly recommend it. It is set to retire at the end of this year, 2025, unfortunately. It was pretty quick on the shelves. I think it maybe could have lasted to the middle of 2026, but it is a Lego exclusive set for the store and for online. So hopefully you guys pick it up before it is gone and before it does retire. I wouldn't pick it up just for QTKT. I would pick it up because the actual set itself is awesome. Do I wish we had 4 figures on both sides? Maybe. Do I wish we had a Shadow Trooper? Yes, but I don't think those are things to stop you from buying this set. This set still is a great set. So highly recommend. I'm going to give this one a 9.8 out of 10. I was going to say 9.5, but I'll give it a 9.8. This set is a 9.8 for me just because of the figures. The nostalgia, I think, is what's getting it to that 9.8 for me. If it did have a Shadow Trooper, I probably would say 10, even if the dual molded legs aren't there and if the QT back printing isn't there, just because I'm not a huge fan of the minifigure anyway, and I really just love this set in general. So would I recommend getting this? 100%, 9.8 on the rating for this set. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.